anatomy, that is vascular bundle. Last class we already discussed with the different tissue. We already discussed about the epidermis tissue. Ground tissue part means the part of the teeth or whatever the psychocortex, general cortex. That part we'll discuss in anatomy point. So now we are talking about, yeah. So we are talking about only another third point directly. We discuss epidermis, entire part of the epidermis. Ground tissue I'll explain during the diagrammatic representation because there is no any rocket science because all they are living cells. So we'll explain that part later. Now I'm talking about the directly last point, that is last tissue, vascular bundle, which is the innermost layer. Okay, vascular bundle. Next point. In case of the vascular bundle, basically we have to study three types. Number one, radial vascular bundle. So for the vascular bundle, I'm just using VB. Please write down in full form. Don't use the short form. So radial vascular bundle, first one. Number second, will continue with cone joint vascular bundle. And the last one, we'll discuss about concentric vascular bundle. Concentric vascular bundle. Maximum question coming from radial vascular bundle and another one, that is cone joint vascular bundle. So we'll talk about first type. Number one, what meaning of the radial vascular bundle? Radial. So you know very well, radial means what? Something it's having the radius, it is having the diameter like a circular like structure. So similar we are talking about, there is a presence of the radial vascular bundle. Radial vascular bundle example, it is mostly present in case of the root of dicot as well as root of monocot. It present in dicot root as well as present in monocot root also. Okay, so radial vascular bundle, such type of this vascular bundle, it is present in case of the dicot root as well as the monocot root. So we'll try to understand what is the meaning of the radial vascular bundle. Okay, so before that we just draw a simple structure, so we'll get the clear cut idea. Suppose these are the one vascular bundle. Inside the vascular bundle, now the arrangement they are present in a radius manner. They present in alternate manner. So just quickly we complete the diagrammatic representation. Who's that? My sound is clear. Hello. Nothing, no? Okay, fine. So we are talking about that is vascular bundle. You know very well. Vascular bundle, nothing but we are talking about xylem and the phloem arrangement. Simply. So quickly we are talking about, there is a presence of this one. There is a presence of the part of the phloem. So one. Now these are the two. Suppose these are the three. And these are the four. So this orange color, nothing but we are talking about part of phloem. So these are the phloem. Now we are talking about part of the So we are talking about part of the xylem. So xylem basically they are present like this. 1, 2, 3, and the 4. So this structure we are talking about which part? Yes. Yes. What's the problem there? Should I continue? Should I continue? We just started with this the title vascular bundle, three types of the vascular bundle, and now we are taking the first type, radial vascular bundle, and these are the diagram for the radial vascular bundle.
Excuse me, ma'am. Your voice is little bit unclear.
Unclear. Okay. So, do you feel any cracky sound or something bad noise around me? Nothing.
There is a noise in the background, ma'am. But it is light.
Okay, light now, then fine. Okay, chalo. So, first point, we are talking about radial vascular bundle. Under the radial vascular bundle, we are talking about it presents dicot root as well as monocot root. Okay. In case of the dicot and monocot, you know, vascular bundle, nothing but we are talking about there is an arrangement of xylem and the phloem. So clearly you can say xylem and phloem, they are present in a different, or what we say, they are present separately, but as well as they are present alternate with each other. One phloem, then xylem, again phloem, xylem, phloem, xylem, phloem, xylem. So we are talking about some information on the basis of this diagram. First point, xylem and phloem. For the xylem, I am using X. For the phloem, I am using P. Okay? Xylem and the phloem. Xylem and phloem, they are present separately. First of all, they present separately. Okay? Another point, if you observe this typical kind of this structure, now xylem and the phloem, they present in a different radii. They present in a different radii. Different radius or different radii. So they present in different radii. And the last important point, xylem and the phloem, they are alternate with each other. Xylem as well as the phloem, the typical kind of the arrangement present, they are alternate with each other. So these are the exactly key elements. How to remember that vascular bundle, that is radial vascular bundle. Number one, xylem and phloem, they present separately. Number second, xylem and the phloem, they present in a different radii. So you can easily observe. Suppose आपको यहाँ पे लग रहा होगा actually. So these are the, they are present in a different radii, means slightly variation actually. So phloem present mostly toward the outer side and the xylem present mostly toward the inner side. So we'll discuss that part later. So radii also they get different, radius also they get different, and the arrangement, they are alternate with each other. So such kind of this arrangement where xylem phloem, they are separately present, they are alternate with each other, and again they present in a different radius. Such type of the vascular bundle called as radial vascular bundle, very much common in case of the root of dicot as well as root of monocot. Okay, clear this point? Any doubt from radial vascular bundle? Clear cut, you have to remember only these three sentences, that's it. Or you can remember a diagram also. Done? Okay. Next part. Yeah. Okay, yes. Next part, number second, we are talking about cone joint. Cone joint vascular bundle. Cone joint. And in case of the cone joint vascular bundle, mostly they present in case of the dicot monocot stain. So they are present in case of the stain as well as they are present in case of the leaf. So dicot as well as monocot stain and dicot and monocot leaf also. Okay, so in both conditions they are present in case of the dicot as well as the monocot stain and leaf. Radial vascular bundle present in root, but cone joint vascular bundle they present in stain as well as the leaf. So what is meaning of the cone joint vascular bundle? Cone joint means what? Xylem and phloem. I'm using X for the xylem, P for the phloem. Okay, xylem and phloem, they join together. They join together and formed, and they formed one vascular bundle. We'll see that part during the diagram. They form one vascular bundle. Okay, simple condition. Now, when we are talking about such kind of this condition, so now we have to mention the cambium also, right? Cambium. Suppose inside that vascular bundle, if cambium is present, cambium basically it is a what we say these are the one kind of the meristematic tissue who can undergo the further development. They can form a new xylem cell, they can form a new phloem cell. So if cambium is present, that time such type of the vascular bundle they are called as open vascular bundle. Such type of the vascular bundle it is called as the open vascular bundle. Open means what? Means we'll discuss that part later because cambium is present. And please remember, such kind of this open vascular bundle, these are present in case of the dicot stem, not in leaf. Please remember, leaf में cambium नहीं होता. In case of the dicot leaf, it is absent. So we are taking only one example, dicot stem, where cambium is present, right? And if cambium is absent, if cambium is absent, such type of this tissue, such type of the vascular bundle, they are called as closed vascular bundle. Open vascular bundle as well as the closed vascular bundle. An example for the closed vascular bundle, it's very much common in case of monocot stem. They are present in case of the monocot stem. So please remember, neat favorite question. If cambium present, it's open vascular bundle. If cambium absent, such type of the vascular bundle, they are called as the closed vascular bundle. Got it? So I'm repeating this point again. Cone joint. Joint means what? They join together. Cone joint means what? Xylem and the phloem, they are joined with each other and they represent a one vascular bundle. One vascular bundle. Now what happened when you compare this point with root? In case of the root, yeah, so in case of the root, basically xylem present in a different radius. Now phloem, xylem, phloem, so they are not attached. They are maintain their identity separately. So such kind of the vascular bundle is called as a radial, where each and every different vascular bundle get formed. बहुत सारे मतलब xylem अलग है, phloem अलग है. But in case of the cone joint, xylem, phloem they attach with each other, right? So that's what is called as the cone joint. If cambium present between them, now they are called as the open vascular bundle. If cambium absent, such kind of this condition, these are called as the closed vascular bundle. Done? So we are taking the diagrammatic representation, so we'll get the clear cut idea. Chalo. Done? Okay. Next part we are talking about types of cone joint vascular bundle. Continue करना है second point में. Types of cone joint vascular bundle. ठीक है? Cone joint. Basically, there has the two types. Two types of the cone joint vascular bundle. Number one, collateral. Collateral cone joint vascular bundle. First one, collateral cone joint vascular bundle. So we'll try to understand. Suppose these are the one vascular bundle, single. These are the vascular bundle. Okay? And now I'm talking about these are the open vascular bundle. Opening. It means that at the center, now there is a presence of the cambium. So cambium present, that's what is we are saying. These are the open vascular bundle. Now towards the outer side, phloem is present. So phloem basically they present toward the outer side. And xylem basically they present toward the inner side of plant anatomy. And between xylem and phloem, now cambium they get sandwich. They are located exactly between xylem and the phloem. So collateral co-joint means what? Xylem and the phloem. Obviously, just see the arrangement. Collateral. Collateral means what? Outer side phloem is present. Inner side xylem is present. Okay. Outer side phloem is present, and toward the inner side they are called as the xylem is present, and between them vascular bundle is cambium is present. So that's why this such type of this bundle it is called as the open vascular bundle. Now immediately compare this point with close vascular bundle. Close. Close में क्या होगा? Cambium is absent. It means that now there is exactly two compartment. Towards the outer side, phloem present. Toward the inner side, xylem is present. But cambium is absent. So such kind of this vascular bundle, they are called as collateral vascular bundle. Okay? Collateral cone joint vascular bundle. And these are the most common vascular bundle which is present in stem as well as leaf. Most common. First point. Clear this point? Cone joint. Cone joint का मतलब क्या है? Xylem and the phloem they attach with each other and they represent a single vascular bundle. If between them cambium is present, that time we can say it is a open. And if cambium absent, that time such kind of the vascular bundle it is called as closed vascular bundle. Got it? Any doubt from the first topic? First type, collateral cone joint vascular bundle, which is the most common. Any doubt?
Can you explain it again?
Chaitra, Rishikesh, Vaibhavi, Amal, Yash,
Excuse me, ma'am.
और कौन है? मेलका है, हेरम, साक्षी, सानिका. अच्छा एक मिनट, लेट मी चेक. सॉरी. हाँ, now you can say. Sania.
Yes, ma'am. I didn't get it how it is close and open.
Listen dear, simple phenomena. If cambium is present, see what is meaning of the cambium. Cambium, these are the one type of the meristematic tissue. You know meristem, right? Young tissue, delicate tissue who continuously showing the cell division. Cambium basically, they can form new xylem cell and the new phloem cell. And now whenever we are talking about the cambium, that type, so it is very easy to represent what we say. You know the grafting process, plant grafting. Had you heard about this? Grafting means what? For example, rose white color, you can take the stem, white color stem of the rose. Now the red color, now you have to cross, so you just create a something cut, then it is packed, and now there is a formation of the new plant who having combination of the white as well as the red rose, that is something pink color. So you know that grafting process, grafting in plant? Yes or no? हाँ, two rows rows नहीं, rows stem actually. Stem we should join together. So why these are the possible? Because of the cambium. Because cambium they are the actively dividing cell. They can form a new xylem. They can form a new phloem. And cambium, these are the characteristic feature which is present in gymnospermic plant and angiospermic dicot plant. Dicot. अगर cambium होगा, so it is having what we say. It is having quite hardness. It is having something stiffness. Plant are more stable. Plant are more stronger. So you know very well, dicot भी strong होता है. It's not delicate. Even gymnosperm also they are strong. But when you talk about the monocot, in case of the monocot, parenchyma tissue absent. So there is a no flexibility. In case of the monocot, cambium absent. So again there is a no flexibility, no strength. So when you compare dicot plant with monocot, imagine karo, rice plant hai. Rice basically is example for the monocot. And now you compare with the mango. Mango basically these are the dicot. So which plant is strong? Which plant is strong comparatively? Rice plant is weak because they don't having any cambium portion, and if cambium is absent, it means that it's very delicate plant. It's not having strongness. So if cambium present, that kind of the vascular bundle, these are called as the open vascular bundle. The word actually, it's an open vascular bundle. Okay, open means what? If cambium is present now, if old xylem, old phloem, they undergo the natural senescence process, and new xylem, new phloem cell added by the cambium, तो open हो गया ना. Old cell जा रहे, new cells form हो रहे, continuously they are showing cell division process. So that's why whenever we are talking about cambium present, it means that these are the open vascular bundle. And if we are comparing this part with monocot, so in case of the monocot, basically cambium is absent. So that's why we have to use the word, these are the closed vascular bundle. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So open vascular bundle cambium present, then closed vascular bundle cambium absent. Have some questions. जैसे हम secondary growth start करेंगे, that is last topic of this chapter, then you will get clear cut idea why this cambium is too much important. Okay. हाँ हेरम, got it dear. कोई बात नहीं, चलो. So number second, ये था number one, collateral cone joint vascular bundle, where xylem and the phloem they attach with each other. But if cambium present, open; cambium absent, close. Simple. Another condition, that is bicollateral. Bicollateral cone joint vascular bundle, and it is not exactly common. These are the present, mostly we are talking about, these are the present in Solanaceae family, that is potato family. It is a part of the Solanaceae family, as well as it is a part of Cucurbitaceae family, that is cucumber. Very few example. यहाँ से question नहीं बनेगा, don't worry. Whatever the question will be asked, that question coming from collateral cone joint vascular bundle, because it is a very much common. Maximum plant stem as well as the leaf, they consist of such kind of this arrangement. So what is meaning of bicollateral cone joint? Normally in this condition, xylem they get sandwich. So just see how it is present. So first of all, I'm talking about for the open vascular bundle, and immediately I'll compare this point with closed vascular bundle also. Bicollateral मतलब कुछ तो double होगा, something is double. Bicollateral. So first of all, we focus on first point, that is open vascular bundle, that is cambium is present. Just see this scenario. Xylem it is get sandwich. Xylem यहाँ पे present होगा at the center. Okay. Now towards the upper side as well as the lower side of the xylem, यहाँ पे upper side as well as the lower side, now there is a presence of the cambium. So you know very well, double cambium होगा, bicollateral, 2 times cambium is present. So cambium present, outer side of the xylem as well as the inner side of the xylem, and obviously again toward the outer side phloem is present, again toward the inner side phloem is present. So what kind of this arrangement is present? पहले था phloem, then cambium, then xylem, again cambium, and again phloem. So can you understand? Bicollateral means 2 times cambium is present, 2 times phloem present, and xylem it is get sandwich. It is between, they are present between 2 layers of the cambium and the 2 layers of the phloem. Such kind of the condition, they are called as the bicollateral. Okay. And when you compare this point with closed vascular bundle, Again, same scenario. Xylem, it is get sandwiched between two layers of the phloem. That's it. Simple. Because cambium absent, that's why we are talking about these are the closed vascular bundle. Okay. By collateral cone joint. Cone joint का मतलब ये xylem and phloem they attach with each other. So dependent. If cambium present, then open. If cambium absent, closed vascular bundle. If single layer of xylem and the phloem present, that time we have to use collateral. If bicollateral means what? Two times cambium present, two times phloem present under the open vascular bundle. But under the closed, two times phloem layer is present, and between two layers of the phloem, xylem it is get sandwiched. So please remember, bicollateral cone joint vascular bundle, they are present very few plants. They are having such kind of this arrangement like Solanaceae family and Cucurbitaceae family. Simple है. Just imagination, huh? Photo memory. Use the photo memory for this chapter also. Just think image कैसे draw करना है, because whatever the information it is given in this chapter you have to convert into diagram. Diagram बनाओगे, diagram की practice करोगे, so ultimately you can clear cut, you can understand the concept also. Done. Should I continue? Okay, वैभवी. सानिया, ठीक है. Okay, Ram. Chalo. Now last point, concentric. Third one. C. Last type, concentric. Concentric vascular bundle. नाम से पता चल रहा है concentric means what? One vascular tissue is present at the center. Concentric. One it is present at the center, and the another one which is present surrounded by it. So concentric vascular bundle nothing but one vascular tissue means xylem or phloem. They present at center, they present at core, and other vascular tissue they present at periphery or surrounded by it. ठीक है. So quickly we are taking, very simple है, कोई ज़्यादा नहीं है इसमें. Concentric means simply we are talking about where the xylem phloem is present, and it's very rare actually. It is mostly present in case of the Pteridophyta category. So we are talking about again concentric. They are having the two types of concentric vascular bundle. Number first type, amphicribal. First type, amphicribal. Okay, and amphicribal also called as hydrocentric. They are also called as the hydrocentric.
Ma'am, can you scroll up a bit?
एक मिनट आओ. The word hydro is represent for the xylem.
Done,
Now
ma'am.
tell me. Done. So now tell me, the word hydro means xylem. So now quickly tell me, according to this concept, which tissue present at the center and which tissue present toward the periphery? Amphicribal also called as the hydrocentric. Yes. Hydro means xylem. So now what happened in this condition? Now xylem they present at the center. So suppose these are the vascular bundle. Inside the vascular bundle, now we are talking about the two layers. At the center, xylem is present, and towards the periphery, phloem is present. So clear cut, simple phenomena. Xylem present at the center, they present at the core, and the phloem they present towards the outer side, they surrounded by, they are present towards the periphery, and such kind of the condition, it is very much common in case of the fern, and you know very well, fern they belonging to pteridophyta, right? I hope you remember. Amphicribal, also called as the hydrocentric. The word hydro means xylem present at the center and towards the periphery. Now there is a presence of phloem part. Hmm? Chalo. Quickly, exactly reverse hoga in second type, means xylem towards the periphery and the phloem they are present towards the center. Now we are talking about next one, that is amphivessel. Ampivessel. An ampivessel, also called as leptocentric. The word lepto means phloem. The word lepto, it is a represent for the phloem. So obviously, if we draw the typical structure for such kind of this vascular bundle, now phloem present at the center and the xylem they present towards the periphery. Okay, and such kind of this condition, it is present in plant, that is yucca plant. हम आगे देखेंगे in next year. Yucca plant basically is example for angiospermic plant. It's an angiosperm. So in few angiosperm also such kind of this condition is present. But I already told you, maximum question coming from the radial, and the second one, that is cone joint. From the concentric अभी तक तो question नहीं बना हुआ है, but yes, for your school exam it will be helpful to you. Okay. Amod. Hmm? So these are the last point with respect to concentric. That is one muscular tissue they present at the core, and the another one they present towards the periphery. They present towards the surrounding area. So who is center? Means xylem at the center or the phloem at the center. On the basis of that, we are talking about the two types, amphicribal and the amphivessel. Remember any one. Out of this, you have to remember any one. Ultimately, you can remember second also. Done this part? Chalo. Yeah. So start from the new page. We are talking about the new point, that is anatomy part. Anatomy part means what? Now we are taking the diagrammatic representation for root, dicot root, monocot root, then stem part also, and as well as the leaf part also. Diagram, it is not important for neat examination, but whatever the differentiation part, that part is important. So make sure use pencil first of all. बाद में उसको आप highlight करना with color pen.
Can you show the diagram?
मैं अभी निकालूंगी तो तभी दिखूंगी ना. First of all, I draw na, Baba. I don't have an NCERT book. You can check the under the NCERT book. In NCERT, actually, that is a quite complex diagram. I'll show you the exactly how it is showing arrangement. हमें इस तरह से vascular bundle draw करना है like this, and now we coming like this. So we have to represent such kind of the scenario. Means outer to inner. So we are giving name. So please draw diagram at one side, toward the left hand side in a specific manner, and toward this right hand side we are giving name, and exactly below the diagram हम उसके functions भी देखेंगे immediately. ठीक है? Okay, चलो. So I'll give time for the diagram. So just you have to check. First of all, you can check, no problem. So first of all, we are talking about, write down the title. Anatomy का part देख रहे हैं हम, and we are talking about root anatomy. Dicot as well as the monocot, both together. First of all, I draw the outermost layer, that is epidermis layer. Last class also we discussed epidermis layer. Basically, these are the outermost layer which is always single layered. So we try to draw a single layer of epidermis. Okay, so these are the outermost layer. I'm giving the numbers. So these are the number one layer, that is epidermis. First one, first layer, that is epidermis, right? When we are talking about the epidermis, basically this epidermis, these are the thin and compactly arranged without cuticle. So I hope you remember हमने last class भी देखा था. Whenever we are talking about the epidermis basically these are the single layered. First one. If you want to write down all this information below the diagram, yes you can, because मेरे पास बहुत space है. I can rotate screen everywhere. तो अगर आपके पास बहुत ज़्यादा डायग्राम कॉम्प्लिकेटेड होगा, सो प्लीज राइट डाउन ऑल इंफॉर्मेशन बिलो द डायग्राम. हाफ पेज फॉर द डायग्राम, यू कैन स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द नेक्स्ट हाफ. ठीक है. सो एपिडर्मिस बेसिकली दीज आर द सिंगल लेयर्ड. अगेन these are the thin, compactly arranged, but without cuticle. Without cuticle, because last class also we discussed cuticle, basically they made up by the cutin, and cutin, these are the one kind of the fatty acid who form covering. So cuticle basically they are characteristic feature, those are present on the stem and the leaf because they help to reduce water loss. So all this information with respect to first point, that is epidermis, and epidermis, these are the outermost layer of the root. Okay, now next point, we are talking about root hair. You know very well, root hair, these are the always unicellular, always unbranched, and these are the one kind of the outgrowth. Randomly, any of epidermis layer, they are showing outgrowth like this. Anyone? Okay. So the outermost structure, which is represented by this green color, this structure simply it is called as the root hair. In morphology chapter, we'll discuss root hair, also called as the filiferous root. Different name होते हैं, depend है. These are also called as the filiferous root, also called as the epiblema root. They are also called as the epiblema root. Normally, this root hair, they are very delicate part, right? After interval of the after 10 to 15 days, again and again, old root hair, they get damaged, and now there is a formation of the new root hairs because it's very short lived. Root hair is very delicate, function basically absorption. And now if I'm talking about the lifespan, so they are having very short day lifespan, approximately 10 to 15 days. So after 10 to 15 days, all the root cells, they get damaged, they get removed, and now formation of new root hair cell. So root hair cell is called as the piliferous root, also called as the epiblema root. Got it? Done? Should I continue next diagram? Should I? Okay. Okay, चलो एक outline बना ली मैंने. So first of all, we talk about below the epidermis, number second layer. So please use two different color because हमें यहाँ पे draw करना है exodermis as well as the general cortex, means entire cortex part. So we are using the two different color. Loosely association दिखाना है. There is a not compactly arranged actually. You can use small size, long size, whatever. Loosely arranged because they are the living cells. Parenchyma से. Loosely arranged. Exactly below. Properly use करते हैं. ठीक है. So now I'm giving the name for entire this structure. यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक. Light blue color, dark blue color, both color. All this structure it is commonly called as the number 2, that is cortex. Collectively these are called as the cortex. Okay, cortex. Now, in case of the root, cortex basically they divide into three parts: exodermis, general cortex, and the endodermis. So quickly, below this cortex region, we quickly draw the structure for endodermis also. चलो. It should be look like a vascular bundle, okay? Because vascular bundle they present in a ring form. You can take up to this layer. ठीक है. Second, number second. Now जो हमने निकाला हुआ है with the help of the what we say yellow color, between the yellow color you have to draw one line exactly. Which color I use? ठीक है. Band हमें दिखाना है, band like this. Okay. चलो ये पहले ये कंप्लीट करो. One by one, I'll take one tissue. I'll explain detail and then we go toward the inner side. So exactly these are the outline. Very simple, sober. Mangesh, once you're done, tell me, okay? Okay, others done this part. Should I start with the explanation? Okay, Vaibhavi. ठीक है, चलो. So we start from this light blue color. ठीक है. Such layer, this one. So this layer I'm talking about under the cortex. Under the cortex, three layers are coming. First one, exodermis. Okay. So this blue color layer, that is the exodermis. Exodermis, basically these are the one kind of the suberin layer. These are the one kind of the suberin layer, and you know very well suberin layer, basically these are the one kind of the deposition which is present in plant, suberin. So exodermis, which is a part of the cortex. Cortex, it is divided into three regions. Exodermis, small a, we are talking about first one, that is small a, that is exodermis, right? And that exodermis, these are the rich with the suberin material, these are the suberin layer. Due to that suberin layer, whatever the tissues are present, they are form a thick structure. These are the thick tissue. They can form a thick structure. Why? Because exodermis, normally they are having deposition of the material suberin. Due to suberin material, ultimately they can obtain thick appearance to the tissue. An example where such type of the exodermis are present. So exodermis, these are the present in case of the dicot root. They present in case of the dicot root mostly, but sometimes such type of the condition, it is also present in monocot root. Not all, we are talking about few. Okay, few. So we are talking about exodermis. Obviously, we are talking about these are the layer which is a part of this exodermis, which is part of the cortex tissue. And whenever we are talking about the cortex tissue, naturally these are the thin cell, living cell, major function is storage. But now we are talking about a specific layer which is a quite thick exodermis layer. Due to deposition of the material suberin, and due to suberin material, whatever the tissue they are located near exactly below the epidermis layer, such layer, these are, they can form a thick tissue layer, they can form a thick structure. Got it? So it is mostly present in case of the dicot root. In few monocot also such kind of the structure present. Clear? Clear this part? Okay. Second part, this purple color, we are talking about small b. Third one, second one, small b, which is a part of the cortex. These are the layer, these are called as the cortex. General cortex actually. They are called as the area that is general cortex. So I'm telling you, outermost side epidermis is present, below the epidermis exodermis is present, below the exodermis now the general cortex is present. When you are talking about the general cortex, simple meaning, it means that these are the living cells, these are the thin cells, these are the parenchyma cells, and obviously the function, they are responsible for storage. So function, basically they are storage. So you know very well, whenever we are using the parenchyma, that time you have to understand all these rules. Thin cell wall is made up of the cellulose, major function storage, etc. etc. So all those are correlated with the general cortex. So ये था second part with respect to cortex. Now next part, this one. We are talking about third layer, which is a part of cortex, that is endodermis. Which layer? That is endodermis. And please remember, endodermis, these are the neat favorite part for the question. Endodermis. Diagram के ऊपर question नहीं बनेगा. Remember this thing. Not a single question from the diagram, but whatever the material or whatever the information is related to that diagram, question designed from those points. So for the NEET, root endodermis, its favorite part. We are talking about detailed information about root endodermis. Chalo. So if you want, please write down this information. Second part, that is cortex. Cortex, it is consist of the three regions. Small a exodermis, small b general cortex, small c endodermis. Done. Should I continue? Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, chalo. So write down detailed information about the endodermis. I have sufficient space, so I'm writing here. अगर आपके पास जगह नहीं है, so please write down below the diagram. Please don't सब में messy मत कर देना एक दूसरे में. So we are talking about some information about the endodermis. First of all, whenever we are talking about the endodermis, these are the single layered but thick. Single layered, but these are the thick wall. It has the thick layer, as well as it having the structure swollen. So swollen structure, thick structure, or single layer structure. So endodermis, these are the first point. Another point, inside the endodermis, inside endodermis, root endodermis, okay, because in case of this stem endodermis, we'll see the different scenario. These are the very specific condition which is present only and only root endodermis, okay. So here we are talking about inside the endodermis, there is deposition of some material. There is a deposition of some material. Number one material, that is suberin, and the number second material, that is lignin. Suberin as well as the lignin material, they get deposited. Out of that, mostly suberin material is get deposited, mostly, but some amount of lignin also present. You know very well, we are talking about the deposition part. मतलब ये कुछ तो काम करेगा, right? So endodermis layer, inside the root endodermis, these are the single layer, swollen, thick cell, and inside endodermis, now there is a deposition of the material like suberin material as well as the lignin material. Got it? Now what happened? Such type of the material, such type of the deposition, that is deposition of the suberin, deposition of the lignin, they can simply inhibit water movement. So if there is a presence of the endodermis and inside the endodermis, now there is a deposition of the suberin as well as the lignin, they are responsible for they block the movement of water. Just 1 second. Okay. So we are talking about material, that is suberin and the lignin material. Now what happened? Due to deposition of this material like suberin and the lignin, now they can form a structure, they can form a band. They formed a band, and such band it is called as, such band simply it is called as Casparian strip. They are called as the Casparian strip. Very, very important for neat point of view. So I hope you remember हमने diagram में कुछ तो band draw किए हुए हैं, right? So there is a something a dark pink color band are present. So such band, these are the nothing but these are called as the Casparian band. Casparian strips or Casparian band. So now what is the exactly function of such strips or such band? So normally what happen? Such Casparian strips basically they get present inside the root endodermis. Now these are the one kind of the deposition. Which deposition? Suberin as well as the lignin. And please remember if Casparian strips are present, such Casparian strip directly they can inhibit water movement. They inhibit water movement. They never allowed water inside the cell because you know very well towards the outer side root are present, root hair. Through the root hair, water it is transferred to epidermis. Now they transfer to exodermis. Now they transfer to general cortex. Now they transfer to endodermis. And now at the center present hoga xylem. And you know very well xylem they present at the center because they are part of the plant. So we should pass the water at the center. जब तक center में नहीं जाएगा, जब तक xylem तक नहीं जाएगा, xylem it is not performing the function water conduction. But now there is a problem. Inside the root, there is a presence of the one layer that is endodermis. Endodermis layer, they are having deposition of the suberin as well as the lignin. Mostly present, there is a suberin, and due to that suberin material, now they can form a band-like structure. They can form a strip-like structure. Such type of the strip called as the Casparian strip. And Casparian strip basically they block, they inhibit water movement. Got it? Any doubt from endodermis layer? We'll see that part later. Quickly हम देखेंगे कि how that water is transferred. ये तो सच है. Endodermis they are associated with root, and inside the endodermis we are talking about the Casparian strip. So due to that Casparian strip, water movement is get blocked. So how that water it is transferred towards the xylem? So we'll see that part quickly. First of all, complete this writing part. Any doubt from endodermis? Sure. And please remember, Casparian strips, they are associated with only and only root endodermis layer. Same may absent hoga. We'll see that part later. Don't worry. Okay. So now we are talking about obviously endodermis layer present, which is rich with the Casparian strips and they block the water movement. So who transfer the water? Now exactly at the some frequently means exactly at the some interval time, there is a presence of some specific type of the cell that is called as the passage cell. So just see kahan pe present hai, like this. Randomly you can draw anywhere. Okay. So now these are the cell. Basically it is called as the passage cell. Passage. बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं होते. Actually some passage cell are present. Very few. So there is a presence of the passage cell. Such passage cell, these are the living cells. They are thin and without Casparian strips. Passage cell, basically these are the thin cell, as well as most important thing, these are the without suberin, without Casparian strip. So obviously if Casparian strips is absent, it means that is deposition of the suberin material also absent, and the major function of such type of the passage cell, now these are the cell which is responsible for water transport, which is coming from the outer. So these are the responsible for the water transport. इसका एक ही काम है. Whatever the water which is coming through the general cortex, now they should transfer inside the vascular bundle. So you can say few passage cells are present. They are not present in very high amount because and they are associated with the endodermis because inside the endodermis layer band are present, casparin strips are present, and now that casparin strip they block water movement. So there is an alternate way presence of the passage cell, and such passage cell they allowed water movement, they allowed water transport. Got it? Done. So this point is clear. Obviously casparin strips they block the water movement, but plant के पास इसका भी solution है, and solution in the form of passage cell who take water from the cortex and now they transfer towards the inner side. So just see the scenario. Root hairs are present toward the outer side. From the root hair, they absorb water, they transfer to epidermis. Through the epidermis, now they transfer to exodermis. Now they transfer to cortex. Now they transfer to endodermis. Endodermis से तो cross नहीं करेगा. Now, alternate way, there is a presence of the passage cell. And via passage cell, now that water it is get enter inside the core. Done? Done this part. Any doubt from this part? Exactly, it's having the suberin material, but they allowed the movement because हम आगे देखेंगे इसका point because they having some aqua transporter. This point we'll discuss in transport chapter. Obviously, exodermis is present, but still they can transport the water because of the aqua channel. Okay, ये अभी नहीं समझ में आएगा. Discuss that part in apoplast and the symplast. तभी आपको समझ में आएगा because अभी समझा तो बैठूंगी ना what is meaning of apoplast pathway and the symplast pathway. नहीं समझ में आएगा. So this part will discuss in again same diagram. Okay, means very simply form, not this one because it's a part of the anatomy. So we have to represent each and every cell in proper position. So when you talk about the transport chapter, just we mention the name और वहाँ पे explain करेंगे. Exodermis is present, but still how, which is a made up, which is a having the deposition of the brain. Still water can transfer because pathway get varied. Yeah. So first of all, before starting the differentiation part between monocot and dicot and monocot, first of all we complete entire diagram with labeling. Chalo. So now we are talking about other information. Green color use karte. Chalo. So we have to draw inside the endodermis layer. Now there is a presence of the pericycle. Next cell. Just single layer. So passage cell हो गए. Now we are talking about next layer. This layer basically they are pericycle. We'll discuss later what is the function of the pericycle. So pericycle layer. Okay. Now after the pericycle, we are talking about the root part, and you know very well inside the root, radial vascular bundle is present. Radial means what? Xylem and the phloem they present in a different radii. They present in an alternate manner. So we have to draw like that. And the another important thing, can you tell me in case of the root, which condition is present, exarch or endarch? Two options. In root, which kind of the system is present with respect to xylem and the phloem? Means with respect to xylem actually, endarch system or exarch system. In case of the root, हमने देखा था ना, endarch and exarch on the basis of the protoxylem and the metaxylem. Yes, go very good. So it is consists of the which condition? Exarch. Yes, good, Sakshi. So now such condition again here. So first of all, we complete the diagram. Now we are talking about the vascular bundle. So quickly we are taking simple diagrammatic representation, that is radial vascular bundle. One, two, three, four, fifth, six, seven. So whatever I draw here, these are the part of the phloem. Simply. मैं यहाँ पे ले रही हूँ, okay? These are the part of the phloem. So inside the one radius, phloem is present in a group. Now we are talking about the xylem part. In case of the root, exarch condition is present. That is protoxylem present toward the outer side and the metaxylem present toward the inner side. We will try to draw such structure. Red color. So exarch condition, proto outer, so one xylem, another xylem, third xylem. Just see. So outer hoga, you should be draw small, then large, and then larger. Okay? Alternate manner, because we have to represent root. One xylem, one phloem. One xylem, one phloem. So ये red color का क्या है? These are the color thing, but we are talking about which part? These are the part of the xylem. Okay? So one small, then large, larger. Small, large, larger. Small, large, larger. So xylem and phloem, they present in a different radii. So you have to represent like this. Okay. So white color, they are phloem, one xylem, one phloem, one xylem. तो ये होगा मेरा vascular bundle. And now exactly at the center में present होगा PITH, that is pit. Pit present at the center. Chalo, so first of all, complete this diagram with name. Then I'll give you exact sequence from outer to inner. From कैसे याद रखना है इसको one by one. And quickly we'll take the differentiation between the monocot root as well as the dicot root. That is also important. This is a horror movie. First complete this part. Done? हाँ बच्चों हुआ क्या? Tell me quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm giving the exactly sequence how to remember. Okay. So if you want, you can write down in margin. So first of all, from the outer to inner, huh? First of all होगी root hair, that is piliferous root, also called as the epiblema. उसके अंदर present होंगे now epidermis, outermost layer. ठीक है. Inside the epidermis, now there is a presence of the cortex. Cortex, it is divided into three parts. Cortex, it is divided into three parts. Number one, exodermis. Number second, general cortex. And the third one, endodermis. Exo and the endodermis, which is rich with the Casperine strips, endodermis. Now, exactly near the endodermis, near to endodermis, now there is a presence of the next cell, that is passage cell. Passage cell are present. ठीक है. उसके बाद exactly below the endodermis, now there is a presence of the pericycle. उसके बाद प्रेजेंट होगा आपका वस्कुलर बंडल. Right? Vascular bundle means we are talking about xylem part, and the another one, that is phloem part, which is present in a different radii. Xylem, basically they are showing the exarch condition, and I hope you remember exarch condition means what? That is toward the outer side, small size cells are present, means young cells are present, protoxylem are present, and toward the inner side metaxylem is present. So in case of the root, now there is a presence of the condition, that is exarch. Now finally at the center, यहाँ पे present हो exactly at the center. So these are the exactly sequence from outer to inner. Okay, root hair, epidermis, now the exodermis, general cortex, endodermis, near the endodermis, passage cell present. Now exactly below the endodermis, pericycle. Now vascular bundle, that is xylem and phloem, they present in a different radii in alternate manner. And at the center, P is present. Done. Should I continue next part? So now we are taking this some information about the pericycle, vascular bundle and the pith, because already up to passage cell we cover entire portion. ये जो part है, means root hair, epidermis, cortex cell and the passage cell, these are the common for dicot as well as the monocot. So please remember this point. For the dicot and monocot up to passage cell, all this information is same. Differentiation कहाँ से होगा? Differentiation start from the pericycle, vascular bundle and the pith. So quickly divide your page into two sections. Now we are talking about exactly few difference between dicot root and monocot root.
Ma'am,
We
could
are
you please
talking
scroll up a
about
bit?
एक second beta. Dicot root, and we compare this point with monocot root. So please make sure whatever we are talking about the entire part means the root hair or the epidermis or the cortex cell
Yes.
or passage cell, up to those part, monocot and dicot में similar होगा. There is no any distinguished point, there is no any variation majorly. But now from the pericycle up to center, now they are having some kind of the different arrangement in case of the dicot and monocot. So we are taking some important variation between the dicot as well as the monocot root. First point we are taking with respect to pericycle. Basically, whenever we are talking about the pericycle, these are the living cells, these are the thin cell, parenchymus in tissue. So basically, these are the thin cell, and you know very well, whenever we are using the thin, it means that they are having something function like storage and etc. So these are the living thin cell. Major function. Major function. What is the function of the pericycle? Neat favorite question. So function of the pericycle, basically they responsible for formation of the lateral root. So pericycle, they can form lateral root. They can form a lateral root. Neat favorite question. Who form lateral root? So remember, pericycle, they form a lateral root, and as it is this information same for the monocot. For the monocot also information is same. In case of the monocot also pericycle is present. These are the thin cell, and function of the pericycle, they form a lateral root. So what is meaning of the lateral root? We'll discuss in upcoming chapter points. Means when we start with secondary growth, that time we will clearly understand what is the meaning of the lateral root. Because हमने देखा था different types के roots होते हैं, like tap root, adventitious root, fibrous root. So again these are the one type, that is lateral root. So we'll discuss that part later. Okay. Now, after the pericycle point, now we are talking about part of cambium. So quickly tell me, cambium present in dicot or monocot? Next point, we are talking about cambium present and the cambium absent. So quickly tell me where cambium is present and where it is absent. Yes, so in case of the dicot, cambium is present, while in case of the monocot, cambium is totally absent. So obviously, if absent, there is no any significance. That's it. Okay. Now we are talking about vascular bundle. Tell me, in case of the dicot and the monocot root, हमने अभी just देखा 3 types of the vascular bundle. Which type of the vascular bundle is
Ma'am,
present?
scroll up a bit.
Which type of the vascular bundle present in case of root? Cone joint, collateral, bicollateral, or radial? Which type of the vascular bundle is present? Yes. So in case of the, yes, Sakshi. So in case of the dicot as well as the monocot, there is a presence of radial vascular bundle. So in case of the dicot also, there is a presence of the radial vascular bundle, and even in case of the monocot also, radial vascular bundle is present. Okay. Now another point just we discuss with respect to arrangement. So you know very well, in case of the xylem, they are showing exarch kind of the arrangement. So exarch condition is present, and in case of monocot also, exarch condition is present. And I hope you remember, we already discussed this point. Exarch condition means what? Protoxylem, they are present toward the outer side. It's a small size cell. Protoxylem, they present toward the outer side, and the metaxylem, they present towards the inner. Right? So yeah, outer ho gaya, and now we are talking about these are the inner. Inner. So such kind of arrangement, they are called as the exarch arrangement, and exarch condition, it is present, that is specific arrangement of the xylem. It's present in case of the root, and the enlarged condition present in case of this. Next point, we are talking about number of vascular bundle. Next point. Number of vascular bundle. In case of condition, when we are talking about in case of the dicot, normally in case of the dicot, more than 6 vascular bundle is present. How many? More than 6 vascular bundle is present. So that's why such condition simply it is called as polar condition. Such of this vascular bundle arrangement, they are called as the polar. When you complete this point with monocot, so monocot में limited vascular bundle okay, and the number of the vascular bundle which is present in case of the monocot, they lie between 2 to 6, and such condition simply it is called as the 2 for the diarch, 2 that is diarch 2, 6 means hexarch. So diarch to hexarch condition present in case of monocot. So radial vascular bundle, exarch condition present, यहाँ पे common point है. But now variation with respect to vascular bundle, that is number of the vascular bundle. So in case of the dicot, normally more than 6 vascular bundles are present, and in case of the dicot also means sorry, in case of the monocot 2 to 6 vascular bundles are present. So now tell me, जो हमने अभी diagram draw किया हुआ है, these are the which root diagram? These are the root, means these are the dicot root or monocot root. Just see the vascular bundle number and quickly tell me. जो भी हमने यहाँ पे डायग्राम ड्रॉ किया है, why monocot? monocot, ठीक है. कितने नंबर की तरह काउंट तो करना, नंबर काउंट करो ना थोड़े कितने. सी start from the xylem, because you have to count xylem. It is represented as a one vascular bundle. Phloem it is represented as a one vascular bundle, because we are talking about which condition? Radial. Radial means what? Xylem and phloem, they are not attached, they are not a single vascular bundle. Now they form a different vascular bundle. So in case of the xylem, see xylem में देखो 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So obviously more than 6 हो गया. So which root? These are the anatomy structure for dicot root. Same for the phloem. Just count the phloem part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same condition. Obviously. So whatever the diagram we draw here, all these are the diagram for dicot root. Draw नहीं कर रहे. These are the systematic diagrammatic representation. These are the dicot root structure. Clear? Next one about with respect to teeth. ये था with respect to vascular bundle. Last point we are talking about teeth. PITH. Please remember teeth again. These are the one kind of the parenchyma tissue. These are the parenchymous in nature, and as well as they are thin cell. Okay, but very common difference between the dicot teeth and the monocot teeth. In case of the dicot, here we are talking about teeth. Basically, they are large teeth is present. Large teeth is present, or in other language you can say they are well developed teeth. Large teeth or the well developed teeth. So just check quickly the diagram. You can check. Central part हमने empty दिखाया हुआ है बहुत ज़्यादा. Teeth cells they are present in a high amount. So obviously these are the characteristic feature of the. And whenever we are talking about reverse, just one change. In case of the dicot उल्टा होगा actually. In case of the dicot, basically small size teeth are present. Small size. Dicot, monocot. Do one change, please. Just check. In case of the vascular bundle also, in case of the monocot and in case of the dicot, they get. So first of all, write down under the dicot. Number of the vascular bundle now they are 2 to 6. Sorry, it's my mistake. 2 to 6. And 2 to 6 means basically these are the diarch to exarch. Because ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है बोला कि feet तो small होना चाहिए, ये large whatever. So we are talking about this condition, that is which condition? That is exarch condition. Diarch to exarch condition present in case of the dicot, and while when you compare with monocot, so more than 6 vascular bundles are present. Such condition simply it is represented by the word that is polarch. Please make changes. Diarch 2 to 6 vascular bundle they are present in case of dicot, and more than 6 vascular bundle they present with respect to dicot. Similarly, when we are talking about the monocot, in case of the monocot, yeah. So in case of the monocot, basically small size teeth is present. Small size, and small size means we are talking about they are poorly developed teeth. And when you compare this point with dicot, so in case of the dicot, well developed that is large size pith is present. Large size pith is present, and in other language you can say well developed pith is present, right? Yeah, so whatever the diagram it will be become, that diagram now simply we can say जो हमने draw किया है, that is a monocot root. ठीक है, so these are the diagrammatic representation for the monocot root. So just quickly check, these are the exactly difference between the dicot and the monocot with respect to cambium present, cambium absent, vascular bundle in case of the dicot that is 2 to 6, in case of the monocot more than 6, pith basically small size in case of the dicot, while in case of the monocot pith basically they are large in size. चलो डन.
Done, ma'am.
Done. Okay, so thoda sa just read and correlate with the NCERT also, because diagram are given. I know thoda sa lengthy hoga because we have to draw a single diagram for the dicot and monocot, and we are not taking separate diagram. We are just try to explain what is the exactly difference part. uh, After some time I will share the whiteboard link also, so you can, is this any point is missing or anything you want to confirm, so you can write down. Okay, so any doubt from today's class? Because next class we start with the anatomy of the stem and the anatomy of the leaf. Any doubt?